Hey guys, it's Christy with Christy's Collections. I realized the other day that I was so excited opening this gift that I didn't really show you guys any detail or anything of what Black Diamond Steaks sent. So I wanted to take a minute and actually go through it and show you the awesomeness. The first thing I pulled out and didn't even mention what they were these 5, 6, 7, 8 Canadian Nichols, the earliest of which is a 1952. Got some pretty bad lighting in here, so my picture looks a little fuzzy, but 1952 Canadian nickel. It's actually in pretty good shape. It's got I don't know, King George. Looks like maybe the 6th. It's not going to focus. Lovely. Love when that happens. And then there's a 1960 through, let's see, 61, 62, 63, and 64. And then a 74 and 79. I guess the 60 through 64 are young Elizabeth. And let's see, 74. She looks older, 20s, 30s, I guess. And the 79 is, it looks like the same portrait, but a smaller look. I don't know, like I said, I've got really bad lighting in my bedroom right now, so it's going to be hard to show you anything with any detail. But yeah, so that was unexpected. I knew that he was going to be sending some books, but I didn't expect to get any coins, which I'm going to try to put a light up. Give me just a second. Okay, that might be a little better. A little chicken hatching light over there might help. Everything still looks quite fuzzy, but that's how things seem to roll. So let's start with the Canadian small cent book that he sent to me, 1920 to date. And I did go through last night, or I should say my boyfriend rather, went through and helped me by putting some of my coins in here, but there were several that Black Diamond Steaks had already put in here for me. The oldest that I had was a 1920, which I thought was pretty cool. Looks like there was a fairly good amount of them minted. And then there's nothing until 1933, which I believe I also added in there. There's this rare 1936 with dot. I'd like to find that now, huh? Okay, and then we've got 1938 through 1940s. Yep, through 46 filled up, and then in 47, and okay, it was focused. 50, 51, 52. Now, I don't know, unfortunately, because my boyfriend got to it before I did, which ones were already in here and which ones have been added. I don't know if all these that he had labeled were in here or not. But either way, it was so awesome of him to include some of these in here. And with mine added to it, it's almost filled. I mean, I got to find some older ones there, but I don't know. I'm just so, I can't get over it. I can't get over the kindness, the generosity. It absolutely amazes me. Okay, so that was the small cents, as they call it, I guess. Here's the Canadian Nichols, 1922 to 1960. And I honestly thought I would be able to fill this book up. But apparently I have a lot of doubles, and I don't remember that from the video I did. So the oldest here is the 1933. Is there a 38? Okay, so I had two 38s, one in verse and one. So 38, 39. I'm so sorry about the fuzziness of the video. 40 and 41. And then 50, 52. No, it's a 53. I have two 53s. 53, 56, 57, and 58. I don't remember if there was anything in this book, but he did send all of these. And these, let's see, 52. Would I have a place for 52? I would have a place for 52. So my question for you guys, because I don't know this, I've heard mixed things about it. Is it better to keep your coins in the 2x2s or to add them to your books? Now, I do want to fill all my books, and I'm guessing that, well, I don't know. I don't know if you should keep your better coins in the 2x2s or if you should put them in the books. So please comment below and let me know. I don't want to make any mistakes here. And then the rest of them are 60s and 70s. So that would be another book. I always make such long videos. I'm sorry, guys. Here's my John F. Kennedy $50 that he sent to me. And I did not have one of these books. So I'm very excited that I can now start adding coins to a book. I do have some, but they're in holders because they're, silver, and that's how my boyfriend wants to keep them. They are his, technically. He paid for the coin rolls. And I showed you briefly the 1969 here, which is a 40% silver, as you all know. My boyfriend wanted to take it out, and I told him, no, I'm going to keep it in here the way it came and start building this collection here. The 1971 there. And I did take one of the bicentennials out because I had a book of world coins that I did not have a bicentennial. I had a silver clad, and I needed the bicentennial. So I did borrow one of those out of the book to put in my other books. So that's really cool. These Lincoln Head sent books. He sent number 1 and number 2. So the number 1's from 1909 to 1940, and number 2 is starting at 1941. Now these were fairly heavy and had lots of coins in there when I received them, which was so thoughtful. And I have a question for you, BlackDiamondSteaks. I don't know, were these pulled out of the ground, or were these also your grandfather's? I know that you said the ones in the cellophane were your grandfather's. But just from the looks of these, they almost look like they were pulled out of the ground, which if they were, awesome. Love that. So the oldest here, and I believe everything in this book was included when he sent it to me. So there's a 1910. It's not going to focus. Oh, yay, it focused. Okay, so 1916, 1917, 1918. That's all so awesome. I think the oldest penny I had in my collection, as far as the wheat cents go, was a 1919. I think I have a 1900 Indian head in one of my little 2x2 flips. I think I also have one in my world coins. Is it world coins? No, sorry, 20th century coins. I keep calling it world coins. That would mean that it includes foreign coins, and it does not. It is 20th century coins. Okay, so he's got all these in here. I'm just still cannot believe, even my boyfriend, he's like, I cannot believe he sent all this to you. That is so awesome, and it really, truly is. I just can't thank you enough. Oh, yes. Here is the one. Pretty sure all these were in here. I'm not absolutely certain because I know my boyfriend was adding coins to certain books. But I don't remember having him go through any American pennies, so I think all these were already in here. I was so excited about these steel pennies. I have wanted one for so long, and when we went to the flea market last weekend, my boyfriend kept trying to make me buy one, and I kept saying no, I want to find it in the wild. Well, this is as close as I'm going to get to finding it in the wild. I am so happy, and I don't know if you remember that the note that I read last time says that the coins belong to his great grandfather, who died in 78. So it says the last person to touch these pennies would be 22 years old now. That is awesome. And my boyfriend was wondering if all these pennies had been in here for that long. And he was like, I'm going to pop one out. And I was like, no, he's just kidding. Just incredible. The history. I like to sit here and imagine what each one of these coins has gone through in their lifetime. And it's just, I love to think about the fact that there's so much history. So much history. Like, for example, in the 1919 or 1910 penny. 1910. That's 205 years old now. So 205 years worth of travel for this penny has led it to me on this day. That's amazing. I love it. All right, so some of these still have luster. 65. It's not gonna zoom in or focus, but you can still see the shine, the luster to these. Just freaking awesome. A 61, still shiny. 57, still shiny. 54, still shiny. I can't believe these still have their luster to them. So awesome. So awesome. And I'm keeping this note in this book because it just makes me so happy. Thank you so much. So awesome. Okay, that's it for this video. I just wanted to take a moment and really showcase what he actually sent and just say thank you again. It was I don't even think appreciated is a strong enough word. It really touched my heart. Your generosity. I'm gonna start crying in a second. Thank you. Okay, just thank you. And you guys out there in YouTube land, if you're into collecting coins and silver, metal detecting, anything like that, check out his channel, BlackDiamondSteaks. He's an awesome guy. So check out his videos if you like them. Go ahead and subscribe to him. Let's all help each other out here. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Sorry for such a long video. I promise to try to make it shorter next time. All right, guys. Bye.